Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Days. It's just ahead of the storm and the sky. Y'all, the wind's blowing. It looks pretty nice right now. It's just overcast, but I'm out trying to pick my berries before the rain. And let me show you something. Okay, this is my, I hate to swing around so fast, front porch coming down the sidewalk. On each side of the sidewalk, let me show you, both sides, there are huckleberries. And look at this one. They are getting ready. And this is right outside my door. I mean, I can come out my door and get down here. They're so small. But all these little black things you see means they're getting ready. Isn't that pretty awesome? Right outside my door on my sidewalk. Free food, guys. Tree number 2. This is a big huckleberry tree in my yard, and from a distance you can't tell, but when you start getting up close you can see the berries. You can see that there's a lot of berries. I'm gonna be here a little while picking on these berries. I mean, and a lot to go. So next week, berries, berries, berries. We are in the berry picking season here at Deep South. I usually bring my house tool bucket because it has a handle and I can just throw it on my shoulder and go and do what I need. In order to not lose a bunch of berries, I bring one little cup that I pick in and a bigger cup that I keep in my back and in my backpack here, my little house bucket. I pour those in and I put the lid on it. Because if you've ever dumped over your huckleberries, you know those little things will go everywhere. So I keep it secured in my house bucket, and I use this one or whatever you want to pick in. That's one way to not lose your berries, because I have brought like a 1-gallon bucket out or something with a handle on it, and if you accidentally tip it or whatever, you're picking these little berries up, and it's not fun picking them the second time. Look at this, guys, tame blackberries. I'm going to look. These are not quite ready, but they're getting there. Isn't that gorgeous? Hopefully they don't fall off. That one's got to come off. I just got to have that too. They're loaded. Hopefully this wind will not get our blackberries. Okay guys, I'm still over at the cabin, still picking berries. One thing, you learn to watch the weather. The wind picks up pretty good, but here on the homestead you learn to watch the weather and know when to get back to the house. Right now, it's looking pretty good. I've still got trees here that's got to be picked. I mean, look at this one. This one's right behind the cabin, and it's tall. You see the wind? Isn't that pretty awesome? It's nice berry picking weather, guys. It's not. I'm not in danger. It's really awesome out here, and if that sky turns extreme dark, I'm headed in. Do I get wet? We'll see. This is a dewberry. It runs low to the ground, and the berries are hidden almost right at the ground. There's a couple of them ready. They look like blackberries, but as you can see, the leaves are probably different, similar but different. The cane looking thing is red, but they put berries on just right here. We have a few dewberries getting ready. And yes, guys, I'm pushing it, aren't I? Look at the sky. It's not dark yet. It's not thundering, not lightning, so I got a little while. Am I going to get wet? Let's hope not. Okay, guys, I'm over here behind the journey bench. You see it? Right there. That's the bench that Danny did the journey on. See this? Berries. I'm just going everywhere. The sky is still looking okay. No thunder, no lightning, no rain. I'm good. Let's go hunt some more berries. Okay, these are huckleberries. I wanted to show you a little bit of difference in the huckleberries. If you see the leaves and the stems, what it looks like. Okay, right next to it, and this is usually an issue because, let me show you. See that? This also produces berries, but later in the year. This is a yopon. These, you can make teas and stuff out of them, but I'd be very careful. Yopon grows like crazy. Most all this you see in these woods are yopon. You have to be able to distinguish the huckleberries from a yopon. And you have to know when they get ready. Yopons do not get ready till later in the year. There's also a winter huckleberry. And the winter huckleberries produce after these huckleberries. You got to know your plants, guys, and know when to eat and when not to. Okay, I'm over here, found more berries. They're just getting ready everywhere. I'm on the back side of our property. Way down there is where we put the fence in. The house is way over yonder. So far, the sky is hanging in there. I'm going to pick these and I'm going to work my way back to the house and hopefully not get wet. This time of the morning is great, guys, for a walk. Usually when I'm picking berries, it is like 80 to 90 degrees out. So this is just, we're loving this weather. It's nice. Enjoying it, except for the dogs in the background. I mean, it was peaceful till they started, but this is great. I'm still not wet. The weather may not get here for another hour or two. I'm going to keep picking. I've got my bucket on my little container about full. That may not seem like a lot to you guys, but with huckleberries, check your prices. It's a lot. A couple of years ago I was looking, I forgot, it was outrageous, like $50 to $75 a gallon. And I probably got about a quart of them right now with what I picked today and what I've been picking. That's not a lot, but still, it's berries. You can put them in your yogurt. You can add them to smoothies, ice creams. You can make a pie, or you can make jelly. I usually make jelly because it lasts longer. Let's see if I'm going to get wet. The wind's picking up. Danny's out taking us a few potatoes. A few along from this whole field. It's not going to be missed, so we get to eat fresh in season. Look at the sky. It's rolling in. Okay guys, I'm over where our new fence is. Not looking awesome. We've got one more strand to go from there all the way back to the road. And I'm almost through berry picking. It hadn't rained yet. I'm headed to the house. Danny said that I had berries up next to the goat pen. So I'm going to make it before it rains, guys. This is our English peas. They're blooming. There's little peas on them. They are doing awesome. All the berries I picked today, these are probably the prettiest. Look at the size of these. They're gorgeous. And they're hanging in here everywhere. You see this? And I'm right by the goat pen. These are in our yard, guys. The house is that way. I didn't get wet. I'm still picking berries. Hey, Zoe. Hey there, girl. Hey, Zoe. She would eat my berries if she could get through this fence. Just saying. There's the other two. Danny threw them some limbs. They're enjoying the limbs. But she has to come see Mama, don't you? Yeah, she has to come see Mama. Go eat, girl. Guys, this is what would happen if she got out. She would eat every berry we had. This is why you keep your animals contained. See how fast she just ripped that one limb, all the leaves off of it? They stick their heads through that far and get our berries. So, just a warning to all you new homesteaders. Your animals need to be contained if you're going to have edible landscape. Okay guys, this container is about 3/4 of the way full. Danny has a few up at the house. It hasn't rained yet. You can see the sky's still looking pretty good. It's hazy and cloudy, but not bad. I didn't get wet. The girls are eating their oak leaves instead of all my huckleberry bushes. These are just outside range. Any of the limbs that get close, they're going to eat, guys. They're goats. So that is our berry picking for today. Today's haul: 1 blackberry, a few dewberries, a few mayhaws, a radish, 1 asparagus, a few potatoes dug fresh, and probably, I'd say, over a quart of huckleberries. And guys, that's a lot of huckleberries. And I didn't get wet. Okay guys, I got through long before the rain came, but I'm staying in. I'm not one to be out in this. Thank you guys.